Hi YouTube, Zora the Pure here. In this video, I will show you where will you get the items needed for this cosplay. But before we begin, I would like to remind every one of you that this cosplay requires a seasonal item from the Friday the 13th event that's happening in the game right now. And with that being said, let's go. For the first item needed for this cosplay, we're gonna need to go to Green Guard. And in Green Guard section, we're gonna need to go to Westmere. Now, here in this map right here, the first item that we're gonna need for this cosplay is a Dragon Crystal item from the main NPC in this map, which is Phyton, who is also known, by the way, as the Ninja Class Trader. Well, instead of going to the Ninja Class menu, the item that we're gonna need is located from this shop right here, which is the Archangel Knight shop. And in the shop right here, the item that we're gonna need is this one right here, which is called Archangel Knight Wings. And it's this pair of huge white wings right here. Now, as I mentioned a while ago, this item is worth 500 Dragon Crystal, or an item that can only be purchased by Dragon Crystals. Now, gold in this game is easy to gather, but this one is a little, tough to find. Well, anyway, there are ways for you to gather this Dragon Crystals right here. And the first one could be by purchasing it in the upgrades menu from the main menu of the game. But for players who cannot afford Dragon Crystals, in the upgrade menu, you can actually get it for free in two of ways I know. One of those works on both PC and mobile, while the other one works in mobile version only. Now, for the first way to get Dragon Crystals, works both on PC and on mobile, and it's in the chest shop from the menu. And in the chest shop, you can actually get it from the daily chest bonus right here. And it's only obtainable from this brown chests right here, since this 3 and this gold one right here doesn't drop it at all. And to explain things clearly to you guys, here are the chest list from this one. And this is what you can get from the following chests. The gold one gives us this one. The reddish one gives us those things. The blue ones, by the way, you can get purple or gold item here. You can get blue items here and some other purple. And now, the chest that we're going to need is this one, since, as you can see, you can get the Dragon Crystal from this chest right here, which are the brown ones. And if you're confused as to why it only says Dragon Crystals, is because, again, once this chests became available for you, you will get it in random amounts depending on how many will appear from the chest. Now, for the second way for you to get the dragon crystals for free is again in the menu, but this time is in the upgrade section and in the dragon crystals. But since I'm playing via the PC version, you will not see it right here, since it's in the mobile version of this menu right here. Now, to explain further, you will see a photo right there of the mobile version of the upgrades menu, and the one that is encircled with a red circle right there is the second way for you to get the dragon crystals. And as you can see, you can get 4 dragon crystals from 1 ads at a time, and you only have a limited amount of 12 ads to get those dragon crystals. And if you're gonna sum it all up, it's 4 times 12 is equals to 48 dragon crystals, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is. And for you to get the dragon crystals via the ads, you must not miss one ad or fail to watch one ad, for if you do, you will fail to get the dragon crystals as well. And that is how you can get those dragon crystals for you to buy, once again, the wings from this shop right here. For the next items, we're going to need to go to the town of Babylon. And in the town of Babylon section, we're going to need to go to Babylon Main Square. And in the main square, we're going to need to go to Yulgar's Inn. Now, the items that we're going to need are from 2 different locations. And the first item is actually located somewhere around here. And if I'm not wrong, you can actually get it from this NPC right here or this NPC right here. Now let me see. Yep. We got one location and we got it right here as well. Now, the item that I'm talking about is a live event shop or coin shop, live event coin shop. Now, in the shop right here, the item that we're gonna need is not that hard to purchase, since it's worth only a single live event coin, and it is called the CEO Battle Belt. And it's this huge buckled black belt right here. Now, for the next item, it's actually located from this NPC right here, which is Belin. And for another time around, I don't remember how many times I got here, in Belin's menu, the map that we're gonna need to go, or the travel option that we're gonna need to go, is again the adventure number 5 or the Ring of Doom. Now, for I believe it's 7th or 8th time around, we're gonna need to go and talk to this NPC right here in Ring of Doom called Cheer. And once again, in Cheers menu, we're gonna need to go to the Ring of Doom shop. And in the shop right here, the item that we're gonna need this time is this one right here, which is the Darkness Kicker Pants. Or this black pants item right here. Finally, for the last item needed for this cosplay, and the only seasonal item that we're gonna need for this cosplay, we are gonna need to go to the town of Battleon. And in the town of Battleon section, we're gonna need to go to Battleon Main Square. And in the Main Square, we're gonna need to go to Battleon Main Square itself. Now, here in this map right here, an NPC under the name of Dottie appears here since Friday the 13th event is currently active right now. And for the location of our final item, we're gonna need to go, of course, to the camp from Dottie's menu. And oh, by the way, this NPC only appears when a Friday the 13th event comes, or a Friday the 13th in the calendar comes. Anyway, here in Camp Ganagetcha, the item that we're gonna need is actually a boss drop, which is obtainable from a boss called Shrate. And it has 4 spawn points, and this huge tree here is one of the spawn points, while the others are as follows. First is the middle of these 2 rocks, and it spawns in the lake. Next is at this huge cabin right here, which is called the mess hall. And it spawns beside the cabin all the way right there, near that hill. And the last spawn point for the boss is this tiny slope right here. Now, for the item that we're gonna need for this cosplay, it's actually in my inventory right now. And this Shrade drop is actually Shrade's boots, or the boss's boots, which is this pair of boots right here. Now that we have collected all of the items needed for this cosplay, the next step that we're gonna need to do is to customize our avatar. And to start off with everything, we're gonna go ahead and work on his hairstyle, which is crew cut, or the hairstyle is named crew cut. It's gonna take me a while to get there, but it's not that long since we're a little close right now, and it's this one right here. And for the hair color, we're gonna go ahead and do this blonde right here, which is a little orangey and beige at the same time. Now, for the next step is for the skin color, which is the one below the pale one right here, and it's this one right here. It's light brown skin if I'm not wrong. And to complete the customization, we're gonna need to go ahead and work on the eye color, which is this one right here. One shade of the light blue, which is the lighter one. That is close to white. And that would be it for the customization right there. So there you have it. So there you have it, folks. My very own idea for an angel from X-Men 3 The Last Stand cosplay. Well, I hope you like it, and if you do, please hit like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. And until then, tune in for my next videos, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!